Wolves, couple plays in a row, just right up through the tackles and between the tackles, and good yardage for Bryce Jones. Will fake it to Jones. Schaefer will take it himself. 40, outside, 45, 50, 45, 40. He might go 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Brody Schaefer from 62 yards on the score, and the Wolves strike first, 6-0. Third and goal from the 3. Van Vliet under center. Wolves crowded in. Van Vliet keeps it. He's going to be caught and no fumble. And the Wolves recover. How about that? Jesse Michaud in there causing trouble. And the Wolves take it away. I thought for a minute Van Vliet was going to get away in the second half after the touchdown pass from Van Vliet to Treva. 3rd and 9 at the 32. Schaefer out of the shotgun throws. Carter Hawthorne has it. 35, 40, first down, 45, 50, 45, up to the 42-yard line goes Carter Hawthorne, and it's 1st and 10 Wolves. Hurry up offense for the Wolves. Schaefer out of the shotgun, takes the snap, hands off. Brody kept it. He kept the ball and goes into the end zone. Fooled everybody, including this guy. And it's a touchdown for the Wolves. Wales answer that drive and touchdown for the Wolves. Van Vliet, the ball's loose. It's picked up by the Wolves. Taking it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ethan Duell. We said it and said it and said it. Ethan Duell has come up big again, and the Wolves make it 20-6 over Altoona. Wow, Ethan Duell, you are the real deal, my friend. This is a vibe killer, man. Terry, I'm calling you out of this next play, my friend. 3rd and 6 from the 46. Option play, pitch, gets away. Chesmore did. Trey Zipke did a nice job in slowing Chesmore down. And Hudson Samolinski finished it. Terry Crews, we're in the middle of this great excitement. Schaefer out of the shotgun. It's going to be a handoff to Bryce Jones. 45, 50, 45. We got a hole. 40, 35-yard line. Bryce Jones. 21 yards for Jones. And a big Wolves first down.
But not until the ball moves down to the outside.
To go. Schaefer out of the shotgun. Zemke and Jones in the backfield. Hawthorne in motion. Back to pass. Throwing. Ryan Quigley's got it.
Schaefer's pass.
Quigley near the cool line, about the 3-yard line. That was just a timing route. 2nd and goal from the 1. Schaefer on the keeper. Touchdown. Brody Schaefer from a yard out has worked the edges in that first half with the option, but just up the middle, up the heart of that Wolves defense has not been successful tonight for the Rails. Van Vliet back to pass. Ethan Duell, another one-handed interception. 2 weeks in a row for Ethan Duell. And that's your ball game. Wow. First play of the second quarter. No score. Winneconne with the ball. Schaefer back to pass. Looking deep for Quigley. In the end zone. Got him. Touchdown. Wolves. 33 yards from Brody Schaefer to Ryan Quigley. And the Wolves strike first. Quigley able to just outrun his man, got behind him, and the Wolves on the board first. Shotgun snap, Schaefer looking long and throwing. Jordan Winneconne over the middle, got it. Good job by Winneconne. Worked his route, came across. Brody found him, put his hands up, and hauled it in. It's a first down for the Wolves. 3rd and 9 from the 38. Marshfield, of course, in the central part of the state. Schaefer back to pass, got time again, throwing deep, got a man! Jordan Winneconne for the Wolves, touchdown! Jordan popped off his chest, went up and brought it back home, and the Wolves score a 38-yard touchdown pass from Brody Schaefer to Jordan Winneconne, and the Wolves go up 13-0. Great pass from Schaefer. I know I'm going to sound like a broken record, but all the credit goes to that offensive line. They gave Brody so much time back there to set and throw, and that offensive line has dominated this very powerful Freedom defensive line tonight. Dorn for the PAT, up and good.
And the extra point is good.
See, Katie, always look at the glass half full, right? I like that. 3rd and 9 at the 31. Shotgun set. Boy, the last thing Freedom wants is a 3 and out in this first possession. Henkel back to pass. Pressure coming from Sam Olinsky. It's intercepted. Guess who? Ethan Duell. He's going to take it to the house. Ethan Duell. 31 yards. And the Wolves make it 20-0. The game changer, Ethan Duell, does it again. Wow, Ethan, you are unbelievable. It's going to be 4th and inches. Henkel will keep it. It's going to be close. The Wolves are saying he didn't get it. We'll see where the spot is. The yard to get is the 20. And that's going to be short. It's first down, Wolves. A great stop from the Wolves defense on 4th and short. And once again, the Freedom offense is turned away. Wolves take over on downs this year, starting a week from Tuesday. We will have a couple of Winneconne girls basketball games on our schedule this year. 1st and 10, Freedom, great field position at the 29-yard line of Winneconne. 21-0, 5:37 remaining, 3rd quarter. Shotguns snap to Henkel, back to pass, looking, pressure coming, gets it away, throws. It's another one-handed interception by Carter Hawthorne. Hawthorne with one hand goes up and says hello, and the Wolves get it back. Carter was airborne. He said, I'll take that, and returns it back. I thought for a minute it was Duell again. That's for the third and goal from the 2. Schaefer under center, 2-back set. Pitch to Jones. Bryce Jones at the 1 and in the end zone for a Wolves touchdown. Bryce Jones will not be denied, and it's 27-0 Winneconne. Forest have been strong in that secondary. And you got to believe it's cover 2 defense here for the Wolves. 1st and 10 at the 26. Henkel back to pass. That's intercepted. And that's Andon Lang with the interception. And that might do it. Andon Lang steps in front of the receiver and takes it away. And it's 1st and 10 Wolves. Andon Lang.
Hankel's pass is intercepted by Colton Pitcher.
You may ask why at this point of the game, but I think the larger point is they may need this guy next week against Baldwin Woodville. If you get a chance to give him some real in-game experience, again, pressure in-game, you can't replicate this in practice. So a chance for Mr. Automatic here from 33 yards. Snap, hold, kick, looks good. And is good. Andrew Dorn from 33 yards. And the Wolves extend their lead to 31-7. You're watching Wolves TV.
Can you ask James for a Coke out of his cooler? I got my Coke Zero over there. Gotcha.
10 from the 49. Nickel package in for the Wolves. Back to pass, pressure coming. Got it, ball loose. Still loose. Jovi, big play. Zeller recovers it at the 28-yard line. It's first down, Wolves. Mashad in there, Zeller in there, Samolinsky in there, and big play. Jovi Zeller strikes again. First and 10, Wolves. 3rd and 5 from the 39. No score, 2:24 left first quarter. Schaefer out of the shotgun. Wolves looking to extend this drive. There's a pass, Jordan Netikoven, middle of the field. Got it. First down, Wolves. Schaefer to Netikoven. And that big, giant security blanket called number 88 right there for Brody Schaefer, as he has been all year. 11:20 to go, second quarter. Schaefer out of the shotgun. There's that three-man motion set that they've used all year long. Schaefer going left. It's a sweep stretch play. 20-15, inside the 15, down to the 14-yard line. Wilson on the tackle. 11:05 to go second. And yours truly on most of the calls. If you're not tired of me yet, join us starting next week. 3rd and 5 from the 10. Back to pass. Schaefer looking. Ryan Quigley. Got it. Touchdown, Wolves. Schaefer to Quigley. 10 yards. 6 points. And the Wolves strike first. He's been the big target all year, and Quiggs comes through again. A perfect strike from Brody Schaefer to Ryan Quigley, and the Wolves are on the board 6-0 with 9:09 remaining in the second quarter. 1st and 10 at the 35, and pushed back. Janky, nothing there. Tackle made by Jovi Zeller. Schaefer, double fake, throw, got it. Jordan Netikoven scaling up to grab that and pull it down out of the sky, and it's a first down for the Wolves at the 42-yard line. Kyle, we don't have a scoreboard. Jensen back to pass, pressure coming. Mashad chasing and throws out of bounds. Credit Jesse Mashad for the pressure and the incomplete pass, and it's 4th down and 10 from the 19-yard line. 1:24 remaining in the second quarter. First and 10 at the 41. Schaefer back to pass, looking deep. Quigley's got it, 25-20, inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Quiggs comes through again on a great pass from Brody Schaefer, and it's 1st and 10 Wolves at the 17-yard line. 2nd and 8 from the 16. Matthew in motion, fake to Matthew, pass, Netikoven, got it, touchdown Wolves! Brody Schaefer to Jordan Winneconne. And once again, if you watched earlier this year, you saw Brody Schaefer do a jump pass to Winneconne on a 3-yard strike. He does it tonight. This time it's from 16, and the Wolves lead 13-0. Brody did that same move from earlier this year, 2 steps back, jump throw, and Jordan Winneconne had broken free and passed and caught. Dorn for the PAT. Yes, sir. Your new score, Winneconne 14, Baldwin Woodville nothing. You're watching 18.4 seconds remaining second quarter. Jensen shotgun, Vienendahl will take it, and Lang and Dallas Walker wrap him up. And nothing there, and that will be the end of the first half. 2 quarters in the books, halfway home, and your Wolves lead it 14. For Dorn from the 40. It's a short kick, dropped at the 20, and Colton Kacher is there to take down Aiden Foster. Cute offensively to getting big plays. You go for this here. If you don't get it, it's going to be big trouble. And they are going to go for it. 4th and 2. Jensen. We'll see if they try to draw the Wolves off. Jensen gets the call up to the line of scrimmage. Now back again. 1 man on the backfield. 3 receiver set. 4th and 2. Pass. Pressure coming. Jesse Michaud. Got him! Wolves ball! At the 17-yard line. 1st and 10 Wolves. That defensive line over and over and over has been there and been there and been there. 3rd and about 5 from the 31-yard line. Blackhawks 2 plays to make 5 yards. Shotgun, Jensen back to pass. Pressure coming. Got him down. Kacher and Walker team up to bring him down. And it's another turnover. The Wolves defense holds again. 16 from the 43-yard line. 44 seconds remaining third quarter. Schaefer back to pass, looking deep for Quigley. Got him! Ryan Quigley inside the 30, down to the 25. It was a 50-50 jump ball, and Ryan Quigley says, I'll take that. And it's 1st and 10 Wolves. 2nd and 10 from the 14. 3-man shift again for the Wolves. Schaefer will keep it. 10, 5, and in for the touchdown is Brody Schaefer, and it's 20-0 Wolves. Schaefer from 15 yards puts the Wolves up 20-0. Check them out, Brooklyn Loss. Jensen back, throws deep. It was caught, and then Ethan Dool comes in and says, not tonight for naught. For the Blackhawks, 2nd and 10. McKayler on the handoff. Noah Boris all the way back at the 27-yard line, loss of 7. 3rd and 17.
All right, Blackhawks, best starting position of the night here. 36-yard line.
Throwing the ball.
There's the pump and go. Kropolicki on the wheel. Uh-oh. Schaefer might return this for 6. No. 45, 40. He's got one guy to beat. 20.
I would say that Drew would have had. Yeah, this one's coming back. Drew would have. That is another interception.
Not going back.
And Brody's down over there. Drew Wiedendahl, one of the better defensive.
I'm Brody Schaefer, and I'm in the house.
All right, go join your team, all right? Get over there with it.
4 of 4 on this championship Thursday.
From week 1 to week 14, we get it going here on a short kick. Fielded at the 26-yard line. And grinding. Wolves got down there in a hurry. Now Little Shoot takes over at the 34-yard line. Part of the rotation of defensive end guys. Schaefer got blockers up front. Hoffman, though, got there to slow him down. And now Schaefer shifting gears. Back to the other side he goes. Brody Schaefer. Oh, my goodness, what a run. He probably ran 60 yards, Nelly, but got the first down. That, when it's all said and done, just shows you the athleticism that this kid has inside.
Well, Little Shoot does a tremendous job of holding him in bounds, right? And everybody's scraping. The trouble is there's nobody cut back, right? So everybody's starting to flow down to the left side of the defense. He's able to read that, get out of one tackle, put his foot in the ground, and there's nothing but green space on the other side.
The more the merrier in Winneconne. All right, out of the timeout. 4th and goal from the 2-yard line. Shotgun here for Schaefer. Looking for an opening. He finds it. Touchdown. Boy, did he earn it, Nelly. But with Brody Schaefer, you put the ball in his hands, and Winneconne has all kinds of trusts. Number 3 will find a way.
Well, not only do coaches have trust, his offensive line has trust, and he has to outrun a block here, but really good job at chipping on the edge by number 2 right there, because I don't think if he makes that block that's a touchdown. I think he's tackled at about the 5-6 yard line, so a tremendous job of recognizing, and not only that, making sure you just get in the way. It doesn't have to be a big blow up. Let your player makers play and let them turn it upfield, but a really good job at maintain and hold up your position. Linebackers can't get crossed up with their eyes with all the misdirection and where the ball's being handed off, tossed, quarterback keep, whatever. They just got to trust it, play their spot.
Toss it for Hagan. Going down.
Verhagen, the ball carrier, tripped up from behind.
Dallas Walker looks like he got himself in there. A really good job of beating the block up front.
Loss of 4 on the play.
Gets down the field, the defensive tackle position. And again, not a big tackle, but when you're diving for guys, you've got to dive and grab onto something. And that time he caught his ankle and his foot. Even though he pulled out of it, it was enough to trip him up.
Jansen will sort that out over Thanksgiving dinner. Schaefer flushed, taken off. He's dangerous. First down, Brody Schaefer pushed out of bounds at the 45-yard line. This is the problem with having a quarterback that's athletic and mobile and dangerous like Brody Schaefer.
Well, really good job defensively up front to keep him in a pocket, and then you're starting to see defensive ends make moves, and all of a sudden the seam opens up. Understand, this is the time where you got to dig in inside the red zone, certainly inside the 15. You got to suck it up for a few plays here and see if you can get a stop.
Winneconne fans on their side of the camp making some noise, and it works. Toss in the backfield, but reading it. And in lane number 6.
19-yard line for a loss of 4 on the play.
Dallas Walker in the mix, but watch it.
Right at the middle of your screen now, just shoots it again, beats the block. And then, like we were just talking, right, it's a quick burst for 3-4 seconds. That's all or as an offensive lineman, you're trying to do all you can to fight for the guys that are running the football. Sometimes you just get caught grabbing and reaching instead of moving your feet to make the block.
So the Wolves backpedal 10 yards to the 20-yard line now, 1st and 20. Empty for Schaefer. Brody setting up shop and got his man. Catch and carry, pick it up. Penalty yards and the first down. Ryan Quigley. The man Johnny on the spot.
Wait, you talk about an athlete, right? A really good baseball player, a kid also that up over the top here. Perfectly thrown pass just out of the outstretched hands of Caden Hoffman. Up and over the top, drops it right to his receiver. You can't ask for a more perfect ball than that. Great route and continuing to get downfield for the big first down.
21-yard. A methodical opening drive here to start the second half for Winneconne, but a key play here on 3rd and 4. Schaefer with time. Unloads to the end zone. Touchdown! Carter Hawthorne had to wait, Scott Nelson. It was a wrestling match in the end zone, and Hawthorne won the battle. 31 yards on the hookup.
Again, a beautifully thrown football, floats it up. His receiver starts to show and indicate to the defender that the ball's coming. And then number 14, Leighton McMahon, wasn't able to get his hand in between, but you can, anytime you're a defensive back, you look for those cues. His hands are going up, his eyes are getting big, then they're fighting for the football. Number 1 comes over the big grab and a big TD for the Wolves.
Back to Brody, they haven't shied away. Fields it at the 20. Schaefer, look out! Brody Schaefer loose! Cut back again! Down he goes at the 43-yard line.
Well, I told him not to do it.
You were saying, yes, Scott Nelson, you were saying, I mean, maybe the theory is let's kick to him, try to wear him out.
That could be, right? But when you got a guy that's as talented as him, you see what he's able to do on the football field with the ball in his hands. He's a dangerous threat each and every time. And Coach K for the Mustangs said we have to corral him. That time they didn't do it soon enough, and they got great field position to start the second drive here in this quarter.
During the season, Nelly, Schaefer returned 2 kicks.
Now you got to come up with another one and another one. You got to stay hungry with this. As the coaches said when they came out of halftime, we as the Wolves, Winneconne, we have, as we do this, we have to play our brand of football, and we have to dictate the pace of this game. Little Shoot's just been too often for them right now, but we'll see what they come up with here on this big 3rd and 9.
Williamson wants to pass. Wants to, does, to the end zone. And it's intercepted. Picked off by who else? Brody Schaefer. Ball hawking. Comes up with it. There's your big play if you're Winneconne.
Brody Schaefer.
Needed it, got it.
Huge momentum swing for Schaefer. He threw the pick earlier in the game. This one, again, great job of securing things, but coverage down in the back end. Schaefer reads it. He's guarding another guy, comes off his man, jumps up in front of both his defender and the receiver. I thought he might go down the end zone. I got a little bit worried he's going to get tackled inside the 5-yard line, but there you see his ability as a runner with the football in his hands and how threatening he can be. Huge play for him.
In the end zone. 4th and 4 for the Wolves. Schaefer with time, all kinds of time. Nothing downfield but launches. And is it caught? It is, it's caught.
Pass complete to
Ryan Quigley from nowhere in traffic. First down Winneconne.
As you watch this play develop, I think that Schaefer's throwing to Winneconne coming across the middle, and he just jumps in front of him. Again, we talked about it on the interception, jump in front of your own player. This time he does the same thing. Quigley with a tremendous catch and a huge first down from that 4th down.
23, all the way back to the 44-yard line of Winneconne. Schaefer trying to get some of it back. Throw, catch, Jones, Bryce. Down to the 35-yard line. They got most of it back.
We ran a little mesh play where you bring one receiver across and one goes underneath the linebackers, one goes over the linebackers. Number 2, Jones, makes himself open for his quarterback to locate and does a great job of slipping through one tackle. And
the backfield, flank to the left of Schaefer. Brody rolling. Squares up, fires, got his man. It's Quigley again. First down Winneconne.
Pass complete to Quigley.
The defensive backs are playing where nothing is over the top. They're deep as the deepest, they're wide as the widest, but they got to put their foot in the ground and break when the receiver starts coming back. So you're coming forward instead of sitting back and waiting. You got to attack to that. Things happen.
Live another play.
Things happen fast inside this 10-yard line. You got to be ready to go defensively and be solid up front offensively to make sure good things happen either way.
4th and 3 for Winneconne. Throwing. Got it! Touchdown! Carter Hawthorne. You don't need the end zone, but the end zone works too.
No doubt. something happened in the back end defensively where guys got screwed up. He was running free all by himself. I'm guessing that somebody should have been in man coverage with him as it were across the board. And great job by Schaefer locating. Guys, if you're man-to-man here and you got a responsibility for a player, you got to stay with him.
Hermsen. Toss it. Brought down, spun down, finally brought down. Tyler Hippis. They do not let him escape this time. 4th down.
Bryce Jones, number 2, does a tremendous job of getting to the outside edge. You watch him just track and track. He's responsible for the pitch. Trilling inside out, does a good job of getting him, and then hanging on, right? You teach your players to grab cloth, grab onto whatever you can, and he did long enough to bring him down until his teammates came and helped him bring him down. Really good job by Jones.
Yeah, it was 2, 1, 3, Schaefer, and then finally Jesse Michaud put the finishing touches on him.
I think this is our first punt of the game,
too, isn't it? Jaden Hermsen is the punter. First 3 and out of the night for Little Chute. They got to boot the football away. High snap. Hermsen covers it. It's going to be Winneconne football at the 22.
Hermsen falls on the loose ball at the 22-yard line, and Winneconne starts there.
Start of this game, I never would have thought special teams would have been a huge impact like this during this ball game. I thought we were going to see some good defense, we were going to see some good offense. This right now is the biggest play of the game. Heads-up job by Hermsen to cover that up. But
you go down swinging with number 3. On the cutback to the end zone. Is he in? Is he in? No signal yet. Now they signal touchdown Winneconne.
I was watching the far side official, Bob, and I think he tripped over the end zone marker. Wasn't sure, had to look to the middle official, the back judge, and he signaled the overall touchdown. I think the other gentleman wasn't quite sure.
We'll take another look. Mason Matthews, the ball carrier.
Hit there. Boy, it sure looks like he's in. Yeah, he's in. He's in the red.
Let's go, yeah.
Go back to your basics, right? Go back to what you know.
Bread and butter here. Oh, Schaefer out deep. One of your linemen taking the snap and pushing in for 2.
Wow.
Hudson Semelinski. Oh, baby, the right guard carries it in for 2.
They pulled a playbook from the Chicago Bears with Refrigerator Perry. Boy, that just made his day.
That's your right guard and your nose tackle getting 2 points by saying, you try and tackle me because I'm coming right at you.
I wouldn't want to tackle him. You talk about a load coming at you. Holy cow. Road grader just paving the way.
6'3", 280. Try and stop me. Little Chute could not. Yeah, you get some bumps from your QB.
Get the first down.
2nd down and 10 at the 27.
Watch for a double pass.
Here it is. Downfield and almost intercepted again. In and out of the hands of Brody Schaefer. It was intended downfield for Garrett Dove.
Coaches were looking for pass interference. I don't know if they get this. He just needs to throw this a little bit further downfield. There's a little hand fighting going down, but nothing really that was interference in my book.
Yeah, Noah Boris in the coverage there, and you see Schaefer coming in late.
He almost gets the face.
Hermsen, the southpaw, pressure, throws, incomplete. No flags. Little Chute out of timeouts. Winneconne will take over with 11.
Jesse Michaud rushing 3 guys. No idea how he got around those guys, but he's coming off the right-hand side here. Just a flat-out whiff on the block. Speed kills. Great job of pressuring. Gets to the quarterback. Ball goes into the turf.
How you get it done. A picture-perfect season with a picture-perfect ending, a win for Winneconne in 2025.
You can see the mutual respect from those guys right between these two teams, starting out the year, finishing the year against one another.